Yeah, I have a question. How did the whole Ahmed and Community Cougar Town thing go?
How did what? Oh, Ahmed and Community.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're buddies with Neil Goldman and Garrett Donovan were executive producers on Community with Dan Harmon, and then those guys ran underneath them. And one day they started texting Bill and I, because one of the writers were like, hey, can we talk about Cougar Town? I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then literally it turned into them sending us pages of a script, like, we're gonna shoot this tomorrow, we can't believe the network's gonna let us do it. And it's like a 4-page monologue of Ahmed talking about Cougar Town. Then we're like, all right, well, let's try to do them one better and put him on the show. And it was funny, like Bill and I were like, let's do it. And the guys over there were like kind of terrified, like, what if we get in trouble, you know? But it was one of those things. We made a phone call. He showed up. We threw him in the back of a scene, and then weirdly, the thing he did in the back of the scene actually kind of tied into what he said on Community. That he got so nervous that he crapped his pants and ran off the set. That's the joke from Community. And then Ahmed, the actor, decided to run out of the scene. So it blurs that weird meta line. So because on our show we've had Dan watching Community. So Dan's watched Community, but an actor from Community came on to Cougar Town and then talked about it on the show that he watched. I don't know.
Snow globe effect.
Yeah,
it's one of the cool things that I tell these guys to embrace. I was talking to Steve. I was talking to somebody from TBS, is that one of the cool things that hopefully cool that we've done and that we know we're going to be able to do more of is there's so many TV channels now that the thought of sitting back and letting the network market your shit. The old days when NBC could go, hey, this Thursday on Will and Grace, God, Osama bin Laden, you know, with all the special guest stars and stuff, it doesn't work anymore, right? And they had everybody on that show. I don't know why. And God would be a huge get as a guest star.
God wants Tom to
But one of the things they're really supportive about is, and that Kevin and I and Brian and we all like to do, is you take control of marketing your own shows a little bit, you know, and if that means doing something slightly subversive, like for us, if we had asked permission from any of the studios involved, if the lead of NBC's show Community could be on ABC's show Cougar Town in the background making fun of his own show, not only would they have said no, but all their lawyers would contact us. So we just did it, you know. And and it was a cool thing, and people wrote about it. It generated press and generated for us. Fans of Community watched our show's fans watched Community. And I think that's the future of TV. And one of the things that's exciting about TBS is they're very supportive. You know, you're going to see a lot of extra content, you know, ranging from, you know, maybe the opportunity to get extra audio and extra content on your iPad while you're watching a show, or extra stuff online if you're a big fan. So I think the only way to stay alive nowadays is a TV show, unless you're a giant out of the gate, you know, zeitgeisty hit, which come along once in 100 years, is to have a really loyal, you know, fan base that you reward with extra content, you know, and you reward with little inside stuff that only you guys get. It's one of the reasons that we come to this type of things, and we'll talk about the shows too a little bit.